Welcome to Banning, California. Another look. Probably one of the largest homeless camps is in this city. Plenty of people like that. Lots of trash and filth like this from the homeless people around here. Of course, closed businesses as usual. I almost wonder if the city of Los Angeles or one of the big cities sends homeless people out here and gives them some money to house them, or to not have to deal with them, actually. In case you're wondering, we're at Hargrave, and Ramsey. It's a small town, but it has a very large homeless community. And it's kind of shocking that a town this small can have such a large homeless community. It must be a big percentage of the population is homeless. In case you're wondering where Banning is, it's near Beaumont, and it's on the way between San Bernardino and Palm Springs. They have the world famous Banning scales. You can even get a shirt for the truck scales to say that you survived the Banning scales. This used to be the main road going to Palm Springs before they put the freeway in. So the city has a lot of beautiful history, like the Chamber of Commerce building, this one here, this one old thing here, and the old theater coming up right there. Really cool looking buildings. It's a real shame what's happened. Now, I remember coming here when I was a kid and never seeing a homeless person ever here, but in the last 20 years it's definitely changed quite a bit. Not quite sure what's going on over here. There's the local Banning donut. Don't know what's going on there. Looking for a date, maybe? Nothing over 99 cents. Sounds enticing. Well, if you get in trouble, you should be fine. Yep, you'll be fine. Plenty of help in town. Oh, if you didn't like the other one, you always can go to these guys. And afterwards, you can always get yourself a burger. Yep. And of course, what do you think? As long as they got my cigs and my beers, I'll be just fine. Pretty sad when there's lots of empty businesses like this. Ever since they put in the highway, that stuff's always been there. But the homeless, nope, never seen them before here. It was just an old town, a little bit low on business and stuff like that, and it wasn't really big in business because, of course, when they closed the highway and put the 10 freeway in, a lot of that stuff went away, and it was just a nice little clean town with a high school. And I had friends that lived here when we were kids. It was just a nice little town. It's gotten a little worse. I always remember driving down here, looking at these little houses, and really kind of nice, but they're bit more run down now than they were then. There was here, then Cabazon was another desolate place, and then the Morongo came in and made that a lot better, or bigger down there. Now this is just looking kind of sad, actually. Peeling paint, run down. Of course, the homeless are around in the other parts of town. But they're not up here, really. It's a nice, quiet little place up here. Really not too bad still. Just, what the heck is that color? Just normal houses. These were really nice at one point. Really a cute little town. They get a little snow every once in a while. Really kind of a nice little town it was. And it's a shame what's happened to it over the last 20 years with the homeless. We're going to take a look at that a little bit more in a few minutes. There is this area with the little rock walls and stuff, which was kind of neat all along here. Still pretty nice. It just, like I said, the homeless have taken over a lot of the areas. I don't know why they have that carport in their front yard, but that's fine. Yeah, it just was a nice little drive. You could go down this little road here. It was kind of a hillside road. It was really pretty nice at one point. Yeah, he just left the eucalyptuses right in the middle of the road. It was kind of neat. And like that right up here. See that? That's just kind of different. And they had some nice homes up in here, like that one there. Pretty nice still. So this part of town was always, you know, decent. And then downtown was kind of old and run down then, but it wasn't full of homeless people at all. Anyway, we're gonna go check out some more of those in just a second. I'll bring you right back in. Looks like the local homeless kind of took this place over at some point. Look at that. Closed building, but you know, it looks like that was pretty fresh there. Probably got in there. I've seen these guys last couple weeks ago. I was out here and saw some interesting folks right around here that I don't see right now. Maybe they went to the bail bondsman. All right, you know not to go there when it says American Chinese. Not a good sign. What the heck is set free? And they have a teen center, whatever that is. Interesting. Definitely interesting. They did not leave that trash all out there, did they? I guess so. Now that is one legit trailer park. Definitely low rent district there. Yep, that's how they roll, man. You ain't getting exercise. And for when you get off of meth, you can always go see this guy. I hear he's the best. Wow, that is just sightly. Well, this guy's got it figured out. Bars. Apartment life. Golly. Don't even want to think about that one. Wow. Is that a duplex? Okay. Boy, oh boy. Right where I want to move next. Lovely. Wow. Rental opportunities out front. It's all right. It's already popped out for you. What the hell is that? Okay. Definitely my favorite part of town. Liking this. That's what it's all about right there, guys. Banning. Next to that really cute house. Isn't that neat? Local Foursquare church here. And a car liver. Yep. It's got a couple cars to work on there. And that's got a really nice roof. It's just fine. Wow. Looking good. Moving in or moving out? I guess moving out. Double rentals. Funny thing is, I remember this city 30 years ago, maybe 40 years ago even, and it really wasn't that bad. It was just a small town, didn't have a lot going on, and it wasn't really that badly run down, but it sure is a whole lot worse now than it ever was then. Oh, if you find yourself a date or you break down the road, you can always stop at the good old Sunset. Shocking, isn't it? Surprised? I'm not. Yep, there it is. In fact, I think I've seen more liquor stores per square mile than about anything other kind of business around here. Oh, that's lovely. So is that. It just goes on. Get you guys up a little closer. Saw something around here that looked really interesting. Let's see if I can find it. One of the things I find kind of interesting, if you look at the temperature, outside 64, everybody's wearing like hoods on their jackets and stuff. I just don't understand it. I mean, I don't even want to wear a jacket when it's 64 out. It just seems kind of strange to me. Mexican food for you. Better for rent, if you're interested. Next to the barbershop and salon. Lots of dollar stores and discount grocery places. Yeah, they close all their banks, I think. They're done. What do you need those for if you don't have any money? Let's go on the other side of the track, shall we? And who says that they invented the tiny home? I think they started in Banning. Look at these houses. They are super small. What's that, 600 square feet? Maybe? Wow. Somebody did a whole street of them. Great idea. Actually, isn't that an idea, actually? Very nice. They're fine. Just make sure you got your chain link up. You're fine. And it's a whole neighborhood of them. Tiny little houses. Wow. How'd they think this was going to end up in Banning? Lots of tiny homes. Heard the old mariachi band back there. I bet this place is fun on the weekend. It's exciting. I love this. See? Nice and big. And right on top of each other, like sardines. No, that's fine. See? I knew you wouldn't be disappointed. Nope. It's not boarded up. Just where to move next. Just break in and make yourself at home. Oh my. Yep, they're out there. Yep. This buddy over there. This fine gentleman. Yep, look at that. Right over here. The guy over there. Does she look familiar? And there's the camp up there. If you got that. Oh, it seems pretty warm out to me right now, 64. They're still out here, whatever they're doing. Right in front of the county building. It's fine. Well, this is just dismal. Yep. Security for something. Whatever culture is. Is that a club of some kind? Whatever. That's got to be the third or fourth one I've seen in town. There's even one across the street if you want it. Another look-see at the shopping center. It's quite nice. Oh, Hospitality Row. Love it. You know, each one of these places I looked at was hiring, and they couldn't even find enough people to work there. So somebody says, oh, I'm homeless, I'm broke, I don't have any place to... No, there's plenty of work. You just got to be willing to do it. But the problem is, they're just on drugs. They can't function anyway. So, it's very sad, but it's just the way it is. Well, it looks like we have left the building here. This is now Beaumont, yeah, which is right next to Banning. Another wonderful city with lots of opportunity and wonderful hotels like that one. Well, Beaumont is a little bigger than Banning. It's got a few nice little restaurants and stuff, you know. And it's got regular auto parts places, like they had them over there too. But it's got a little bit more of everything. It actually has a little downtown that's kind of neat. And of course, it's captain of these things, liquor stores. I think actually we're still in Banning. I got lost there for a minute. I just realized that's Sunset, so that's still Banning. I think it goes up to Highland. Right before Highland is when it turns Beaumont, so my bad. Well, they do have a Harbor Freight in Banning. makes it a big plus for me. But we are heading towards the edge of town. There's a lot of interesting folk around. They got rid of the giant homeless camp that I was looking for out here, which, you know, I think that LA was during the time when LA was going, hey, look, we finished, we got rid of all the homeless people, and all of a sudden there's this giant camp out here. Maybe it's just coincidence, but I don't know. You tell me in the comments. I'd like to see what you guys have to say on that. But yeah, we're heading towards Banning, so I guess, or Beaumont, so I get them confused sometimes in my head, so I'm heading towards Beaumont, and I think that's the end of Banning on this side of the map. So anyway, if I see anything else interesting, I'll bring you back in for a minute. But otherwise, I think I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Well, please like, share, and subscribe.